Hello everyone, welcome back to Susie Says. If you're new here, hello, my name is Susie and I am on a financial freedom journey. It's me and my husband, but currently we're a single income household. We have been this way since the beginning of this channel about a year to closer to 2 years ago. But my husband has started his new job, and so we are celebrating the last few single income budgets that we have. So this was last week's budget. We're going to fill it out, close it out, and see how we did versus how we set things up. Let's jump into it. So March is done. Welcome on into April, pardon me, jumping the gun. I will be releasing a quarter one update net worth video on Saturday, so look forward to that. As for right now, let's get into this. So we made this $790 this week. This was a full week of work for me, 90 hours. I do not have any benefits from my job, so this no 401k, no health insurance, nothing like that has been taken out. Rent, we put aside our $200, put aside our $23 for internet and our $4 for gym. All of that is perfect. Sorry if you can hear my cats fighting in the background. Groceries were $59. Sorry, I had to scan my sheet here. Gas was $38. We put $100 aside for charity. I am working to buy the Crash Course coin when it comes out. Miscellaneous, I bought some fungicide for the house. I bought a Mountain Dew and the Apple payment came out, so that's $24. I have a plant who has developed spots, and I've done some research on it, and they think that it's what's called the rust disease, which is a fungus that attacks plants, and it's really contagious. So I'm going to try and treat those plants at home, make sure they're nice and healthy again, and then I will bring them back to my work, which is where they live. So this week we had spent $448. Which is under budget, which is perfect. These are our sinking funds. I'm going to skip savings real quick. Pardon me. We're going to go to sinking funds. So I love having sinking funds. I think it's really, really important. We're going to run through them. I put $10 into our car maintenance fund, and then I've spent out of that fund for headlights for the car. That was $20. Car insurance got $13. Phone bill got $13. Both of these bills get paid at the end of the year. Pets got $10, and we had to pool. Maybe I'll talk about that in a second. We had to pull from that fund. For flea medicine, that was $18. Gifts got $10. And health got $10. $66 in total for our sinking funds. As I said before, I do not have any debt. Very happy about that. Now we're going to work here up in savings. We put $135 away for our Roth IRA. $35, this number is going to be changing next week because I did the calculations and realized it's too much. It was supposed to be the bonus income that I received from a raise I got in October, but this is more than that raise was. So I'm going to be lowering this number to the actual number. For the emergency fund, we put in $85, and then unfortunately we had to pull from it this week because we had an incident occur with our cat Samson, and I took him to the emergency vet yesterday. That was $225. They checked him over. He has medication. He's 100% okay. It was really scary. but he's okay. So we're just gonna count our blessings. So we had $790 to spend. We put $448 away on expenses. 66 got used on sinking funds, which leaves us with $276 for our savings. Obviously, we spent out of that emergency fund, but we will talk about that in a second. This is a zero-based budget. We spent $135 of that on the Roth, $85 towards the emergency fund, and $35 on stocks, which leaves us with $21 in rollover, which is positive. Hey, be nice. But obviously, we did spend out of this emergency fund, but that's kind of what the emergency fund is for. I still put that $85 into the emergency fund. I just then had to pull out again. So it's kind of confusing when it gets to like revolving savings and funds like that. But this basically just brings down the whole amount in the savings, but it doesn't stop the fact that I contributed. So I hope that kind of makes sense. That's how I do it. Maybe it doesn't make sense, but there we are. Okay. I don't know the exact timing of when we will get paid from my husband's first paycheck, but I think that next week's budget opening, the 4th, April 4th, will be the last single income one we have. I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet. He gets paid bi-monthly. He gets paid every 2 weeks. I get paid once a week. I haven't decided if I'm going to split his paychecks in half, so I have money from his paycheck on every week, or if I'm going to do a like 3-week paycheck, a 1-week paycheck, a 3-week paycheck, a 1-week paycheck. I'm not sure how spreading the funds would go. I do think it would be okay if just like on the 3 paycheck week, where we get 1 paycheck of 3 weeks, his 2 weeks and my 1 week, that we set up to have the funds covered in that second week. And then the only income that week is from my job, but we have rollover from the last week for that. I don't know. If you get paid on a different pay schedule than your spouse, let me know how you factor that into your budget. I'd be really, really excited to hear about that. Other than that is it. We are positive this week, which is perfect. I hope you all are having a fantastic day, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day, everyone.